Cool. So, welcome. We are here with Frenchy French.
Yes.
Frenchy French. We went on a journey. It was fucking good.
What a podcast. What a moment. we laughed, we cried, we came.
Yes, we did.
In that order.
We finished with some love.
Fuck yeah.
But first of all, shout out to
Ben Lee.
Ben Lee. Catch my disease. Give him back. Thanks, Ben Lee.
Ben Lenane.
Actually, Ben Lee commented on one of our clips once when...
Was it just an emoji of a bottle?
No, it was when El Hornet was talking about, from Pendulum, was talking about when Ben Lee got bottled.
Look at him just drop some
Drop
names
a
over
few
there.
more names, What the fuck? Holy shit.
We've got our biggest name. Like,
Oh, bro. Okay. I see what you're doing.
Oh, Dave Swan came on once before.
Yeah.
But Ben Lenane.
Lenane.
Lenane?
Ben Lenane.
Thank you
Ben
so much.
Lenane. Shout out Nangs too. They're great too. Thanks for everything you do.
You'll be getting a T-shirt with that.
And
so that's
shout
great.
out to Raunchy. Fuck, we haven't got the fridge here yet. Otherwise, we would have been able to give you a
Shout out Frenchy too.
Yeah, cool.
Frenchy,
So,
Fridgy.
Raunchy Brewing. It is the
Raunchy.
beer that actually tastes good. It's fucking actually, it is really good. I love the taste.
And a huge shout out to our brand new sponsors, which we've already done amazingly via Frenchy.
Yes.
All trades.
All trades
Cover.
cover.com.
.au. Any trade, they'll cover it. That's really it.
Basically, if you're Daniel Delby and you're on the tools, you need fucking some sort of
Coverage.
because
Yeah.
I watched you trying to pull the drawers out of that fucking cabinet before.
Bro, it's...
You need some coverage.
Yeah.
But
So
if
if
you-
you're a small business or a sole trader, they'll cover you for what the big people should.
Yeah, and what I've done just before is I've put their link in our bio, in our Linktree bio, which is in our Instagram bio, and also Raunchy if you want to order them online.
Yeah.
You can get them online.
But
So
really good having Frenchy here.
Fucking oath.
What did we speak about? We spoke about comedy
Yes.
and
teaching.
Accents.
accents.
Might have to watch it all though. We don't want to give too much away.
Yeah, teaching, and then one of the best
Teaching.
rap battles you ever.
Yes.
Oh yeah, and then Delby did a love rap at the end to
sung
finish
it.
up.
Frenchy.
So fuck yeah,
All right.
thanks so much for coming
Thanks
on,
for your
bro.
time,
It's
bro.
fucking
Really
awesome.
appreciate it.
Thank you,
Let's
thank
get
you.
hard.
Let's get hard.
Let's get hard.
Welcome to Hard Yarns Podcast.
I am fucking fat.
Anything Chris White says, please disregard it.
5D is actually a state of being. It's a unity consciousness.
That was Hard Yarns with me, Frankie Rose. So I'm going to throw it over to your co-host.
Daniel Delby.
And Cameron Branch.
I would do this and then I'd gong.
Free in attendance for the millions listening at home. Let's get hard.
Fuck
Did you
yeah.
used to be a teacher?
Yeah. That's
Sick.
what I was saying. And
Yeah.
people are always like, oh, you didn't do any teacher stuff in your latest show. I'm like,
Yeah.
I haven't taught in 9 years.
Yeah,
At
yeah.
some point, I got to move on.
Yeah.
Like they're like, I came for the teacher stuff.
Yeah.
I still got the vibe of the teacher. I still got that teacher style.
Yeah.
Right. You don't realize it's very good for crowd control.
100%.
Yeah.
Use of pause.
Bro,
Signal to
use
begin.
of pause. Even I do some subtle things. I'll just walk over on the stage to the people talking. They'll feel my presence. Feel my presence. If I have to stop this whole comedy show, I will.
Yeah, and give them the look.
Right.
I saw you kick someone out the other week. The guy from like a sheep farm. It's probably one of a million.
Oh,
yeah.
the fight?
Oh, yeah, they had a fight outside.
Yeah, that was fucking
right.
mint.
I was watching that going, fuck, man.
Right. That was a lot. That was a lot. But we're all ready for that. Have we started, by the way?
Yeah, we just
Yeah,
give
we
it.
just-
Oh,
right?
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot. But I'm more like ready for that sort of stuff now. So we prep security before every show going, you're going to think this is a piss take because it's a comedy show. But 1 in 5 shows, you'll have to kick out a big rummed up farmer. It's like, no, we've had a comedy show. We had the project people on the other night. I'm like, trust me, this is a different sort of animal.
Yeah, fuck.
It's funny that that's almost like the demographic that you've ended up attracting over the years. You just lose cunts that shout shit out, which is not the best thing for comedy.
Nah.
Well, that's
Wow.
well. You're not wrong here because I definitely went a bit too. I don't want to say too bogan, but my videos were maybe too, bogan focused or something. But I did attract a lot of fucking lads, and it is harder for comedy. But now I've actually got a really awesome mix because I'm popping on TikTok again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this younger gen are coming through. I've actually like normal people.
Yeah.
And then we still got the ones going, let's go for a fucking drink and a fight.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
they're more scattered out. It's not this whole hardcore. I kind of got a nice scattering of a crowd now,
Yeah.
a lot of different demographics,
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
say.
It was funny, man, because I think I started teaching potentially because I'm 36.
Yeah.
I started teaching 10 or 11 years ago. I quit 2 years ago for full-time stand-up.
Yeah.
So essentially you're like one of the people that
Yeah.
I was like, fuck yeah. Because my biggest issue was I saw the skit you did with Shooter when the drugs ran out.
Oh, bro.
And I thought that was fucking so funny, man. And were you still teaching at the time?
Yeah, definitely.
How the fuck did you get away? That's what I was looking at going, this is so good. I wish I could do skits like this.
Well, that's the hardest part of comedy is when you have a safety net or a reason not to do something.
Bang,
It's
yeah.
the hardest because you need to be without constraints to be able to tell all the jokes you want to. But if you're thinking, fuck, how's my mum going to think of this?
Yeah.
You're not going to be able to do the best joke in that situation.
100.
Yeah,
Yeah.
watching you shit your bed with your dad in the crowd the other
Yeah.
day. That was fucking like you did old
Oh,
material.
yeah. So my dad came and watched a show, and one of my best jokes is about how when I first got a girlfriend, I had to hang out with their girl mates. They're all losers, but I found out he was shouting Charlie. So I'm like,
Yeah,
oh, he's a sick cunt, you know? So
good.
I'm telling that story, but my dad's in the audience going, oh, fuck, man. And I just fucking was like, I can't. I just went up to him and go, the next story, it's just a joke. Just don't freak out. He'd brought his friends along. It's old school Italian. So I'm like, but yeah, watching that skit, knowing you're a teacher, I'm like, bro, did it get
But
back to the school?
I was
or?
doing worse ones. What happens with schools is that the teachers are the last to know.
Yeah.
There's a couple young teachers who are around YouTube, but generally all the students knew
Yeah.
I was doing YouTube. I was doing stuff. That must have been near when I was quitting. I probably would have quit by then if I'm filming with Shooter. Yeah. But the couple did get back to the school.
Yeah.
I think because I did this thing. Fuck. So back when you were trying to grow your Facebook page, I did this thing. Oh, if my Facebook page gets 500 likes, I will cut a bowl mullet, wear it for a week, including teaching.
Yeah.
I was doing a block of substitute teaching then.
Yeah.
And I did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking did it.
Fucking oath.
And I kept a hat on for most of it. And I'm like, I honestly don't care, to be honest.
Yeah.
And then a few students were around, they're like, show us your hair, sir.
That happened when we filmed a skit for Up and Joke.
Oh yeah.
I was when COVID came in, so I've sat across this guy, pretend to take a call, and I'm like, oh, what? I'm positive. I can't believe, like, I'm coughing everywhere. He's freaking out.
This guy's freaking out.
And I'm like, oh, it's just chlamydia. Oh, all good. Like, I'll let mum know. And then
Fucking went bonkers
went
on
bananas.
TikTok.
Yeah, that's good,
I got to
that's
school
good.
Monday. I didn't know he put it on Hard Yarns TikTok. Kids are coming up going, how's the chlamydia, sir? How's the chlamydia? I'm like, what? What?
Who told you?
Yeah, I was like, I didn't see your mum on the weekend. But, yeah, but
I just put it up without his consent.
I didn't know. Yeah. So
But I think that is hard from videos and jokes is that you get people coming up to you and they've just seen a video.
Yeah.
But you filmed it a year ago.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah.
So they're coming up going, shit cunt, fuck it. I'm like, is this a video? Am I a shit cunt? I don't know exactly.
It's even on the pod. People will mention stuff from the pod.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
Yep.
what?
Podcast listeners are the greatest and also the worst at some kind because especially during a live show, we get podcast listeners coming through.
Yeah.
They will heckle a random ass line from the podcast. You know what they're talking about, but you don't know if you want to tell the whole audience or you just want to let them
Have their
hang
moment.
themselves.
even like they'll talk to us about a guest and something we've spoken about, and I'll be like, oh fuck, man,
no.
it's 190 episodes in. I can't remember.
No,
man.
I don't. I don't remember that. I'll tell you, there's one from the podcast. Fuck, okay, this is a story. During COVID, we were pretty stir crazy over East because you know how long we were locked up for, and I stitched up Tom. I'm like, oh, did you know we got the patient 0 from Wuhan on the phone for the podcast? He's like, and he actually fell. He's like, fuck yeah, really? I go, yeah. Pointed to him, I go, you. He goes, oh fuck.
Wants to do
He
that.
goes full accent. He goes, hello. I go, who am I speaking to? I go, he goes, it's Basu here. I go, that's very similar sounding to bat soup. He goes, yes, my favorite meal. Does a Chinese accent. He takes us through how he started COVID and bat say how much he loves bat soup, all this sort of stuff. I know, sorry, a very delicious meal. you need stronger immune system. obviously became everyone's favorite character because you cannot do a Chinese accent, Tom.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
He does it every podcast for about 20 episodes. I cry every time he does it. He's so much better at it than me. I cry.
Was it you I seen doing that?
Yeah,
the
you
other
sent
day?
me a clip of him
that was-
doing.
Oh yeah, I go into it now. I go into it now. So yeah, I'm
Because
getting,
accents is
I'm
that's
getting,
what we talk about. We're like, can't do it.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Okay, so he does it for like 20 episodes. It's very funny. We
Yeah.
all love this character he brings on. Something happens in America. I think there was a few hate crimes towards Asian people.
Yeah.
Hashtag starts trending, stop Asian hate. Tom's like, bro, I don't think I can do the accent this episode. I go, we'll probably let it die down, then do it again in a month. He's like, no, man, I don't think I should be doing it. I'm like, bro, you can still do the accents in the right context.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm not doing it. So I wrote a whole 12-minute stand-up bit so to make my friend do a Chinese accent on the podcast.
You wrote the bit to do it.
I pretended it was a fan in a bar going, oh, you can't do these accents. No, it was all Tom.
Sick.
I wanted him to do it.
Sick.
Well, that was my whole point. I was like, well, there
love
is
that.
a billion people. It's a first world country. Can we do that accent? Can we do a Brazilian accent? Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not a Chinese one
Yeah.
in the right context?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he did, that bit is very good.
Fucking, yeah,
I was like,
real good.
fuck, that's
Clever.
that's banger.
Yeah, appreciate it. Do you guys get into the accents on the potty?
Not too much.
Not too much.
I've got a few.
What was the one that Wolfie did a few times?
Retardé.
Retardé.
So Wolfie, we're just having a normal chat, and he goes, "Yeah, he's a little bit retardé." I'm like, bro,
Oh my
you can't call
goodness.
someone a retard just because you put on a French accent.
Just because you put on an accent.
So we decided to call this Fringe show Retardé Hour.
It got taken.
And-
Yeah.
Within 2 days, it got taken.
2
off.
days. Yeah, that'll do it.
Fuck, that was funny. Think
That'll
about
do
it.
it.
Yeah. So yeah,
Retardé.
That'll fucking do it.
Yeah.
So just
Yeah, I've got
let me
the-
put this on flight mode real quick.
Oh yeah, no stress.
Okay, yeah. And, well, I'll tell you another one. I got at the show the other day. Speaking of accents you can't do.
Yeah.
I talked to this guy at the start of the show. I'm like, oh fuck. He's like, I broke my. He's like, he had a broken finger too. I'm like, how'd you do that? He's like, fell off a ladder. I make fun of him, whatever. 9 minutes later, I'm like, oh, so is that what you do for work? He goes, sorry.
Oh no!
I
Can't.
go, oh, bro. I said, what do you do for work? He's like, sorry, I'm deaf.
Oh shit!
He goes, I'm deaf. And I'm like, okay. Oh, that's how long have you been deaf for? He goes, what sort of question is that? I'm like, I go, oh, sorry, man. I'm really apologetic. I'm like, how much can you hear? He's like, oh, about 50%, but I can read lips too. I'm like, oh, cool. Like,
Yeah.
fully doing the voice.
Yeah, every time I do the voice, the girl she's like, "You can't do that." I'm like, "But that's how they sound."
And they,
When I'm doing Auslan, I'm like, "Go to the shop."
and so I have a 5 minute, maybe 6 minute conversation with him. I'm so sorry. I said something quite rude to him initially. I was like, oh fuck, you're not fucking deaf, whatever. And he's doing all the signs and stuff. And then
Mainly these ones.
I hear a voice. I'd say 11 people behind. There's this chick goes, "You're not fucking deaf, Jono."
Oh
He
no!
looks back. He goes, "You dated my friend Katie. I know you can't." He goes, he pretended to be deaf. That's why he jumped into it.
That's amazing. That's fucked, but that's
It's
amazing.
a lot to take in on stage.
Yeah. Wow.
Fuck, that's-
So initially, like, fuck
Initially,
you.
he
Then
spoke
he's
normally,
flipped it.
and I was like, I didn't speak the accent. 'Cause then 9 minutes in, he remembered he was going to pretend to do that for me.
Oh my god.
He does it when he's out in town. Sometimes I'm like, this is all kinds of wrong here.
Fuck.
that's
Have
what-
you ever had an Auslan interpreter on stage with you?
No, that'd be sick,
It's
but
so sick,
Yeah,
bro.
you've done it, hey? Yeah.
I do it. I try to do it once a year, and it's dope. Like
Yeah.
just learning. I did a corporate, and they had Auslan, so I threw a joke in just so I could find out what it was. So like,
that's so sick.
yeah, not knowing where the clitoris is, or like what
what is-
stop.
You know a few of the signs now?
No.
What's pegging?
I forgot it. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. It's just good times. But anything that you do where it's like a dirty punch, good times. But anything that you know there's a filthy punchline, you can stop and look, and they'll sign it, and it's this extra
so
like
sick.
level.
Oh, it's like
Yeah.
a double laugh.
Yeah, it's unreal. So
Fuck, that's
Yeah.
good.
People would appreciate that shit so much
Yeah.
too. That's all time to be able
Yeah.
to drop that in. There's always those ones that go viral of the rap concerts.
yeah. Yeah.
The Auslan interpret. How the
at
fuck do
Eminem.
they do them? I don't know, but it's so quick. Just and they're all dancing when they're doing it.
So sick. Yeah, one of my things that I'm sort of known for with stand-up is my freestyle rap, even though I'm a white dude, but I do freestyle. So my Auslan people have to freestyle as I'm freestyling.
Wow.
So I've got a clip of Mike. But yeah, I got to let him okay it because he goes, if you're going to show it, I want it to be my best work. He's like, just like you with your stand-up.
Oh,
I didn't think of it like that. I was just like, I'll just show the Auslan. He goes, no. I need to know that it's actually like bang on.
Did you see the girl who got the job?
Off the wet ass pussy one or the coming everywhere one?
No, like it was for like I'm gonna say it was for McGowan or for maybe Dan Andrews. Just lied, said they could do it, and just rocked up and started going like that on the side, and they were like, "That is
Did
not."
you see that?
fucking-"
Oh, I just made it up.
Yeah, it was in America.
It was America,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. It was like one of the mayors, and she's just fucking just making shit up. It's like when you lie on your resume, and eventually the deaf people are going, "What the fuck is she saying?"
At some point, she's like, I can't bluff my way out of this one.
Fuck, that's funny. That's got some balls though, man, because you're doing that for government.
Yeah, that's
She
one
was
of
like-
those lies that just takes control. It's a rolling ball, and then,
Yeah.
hey, you're probably wondering how I got into this situation.
That's me.
That's me.
I can't believe that.
Giving this for pegging.
You'd think that gives some sort of fucking test, like something.
Yeah.
But then again, like they can't even see who brought the fucking cocaine into the White House at the moment.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Oh wait, it was an extra White House, was it? But is this actually a thing?
Yeah, bro. Last week, they found a white powder, and then they
Thought
were
it was
like,
ants.
"What's this?"
Well,
So they tested it.
Anthrax, they thought.
Yeah.
And then-
And they tested it was just cocaine.
Cocaine.
Someone had left cocaine in the
Or and if it's cocaine, you know it's fentanyl.
Yeah,
It's just not fucking
America,
cocaine.
bro.
But yeah, the FBI said this morning, they were like, yeah, case closed. We don't know who it was.
Yeah,
You know,
of course.
Hunter Biden fucking lives in that place. Fuck.
Yeah.
What are you
Joe Biden could use a bit of coke. Like, get him on something.
Actually, I think that's all it was. Was just a
bro.
bit of fucking Joe Biden's deteriorating.
Man, it's like Trump's like Sleepy Joe. He's not sleepy anymore.
Not sleepy.
It's so funny when celebrities get done with a coke in the background,
Yeah.
or on the table.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
on a mirror. It's in a line. Everyone fucking knows. They're like, oh no, that's for my sinuses.
What was Carey's?
No, I don't know what
Yeah,
Wayne
Carey's,
Carey-
yeah,
Anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory.
Anti-inflammatory. Yeah, my nose is
I need
inflamed.
to rack the anti-inflammatory. How do you take them?
Yeah.
Wait, there's another way? Fucking
He's supposed to
hell.
keep them in the tablet.
What did he say? He's
dab it
like,
so hard.
I stir it into a drink. I think is what he was saying.
Yeah, whatever it is, it's
Stir
bullshit.
into my drink. The drink of your wife's teammate, you sick fuck.
There was when I was in Edinburgh last year. There on the news, there one of their politicians got done.
Yeah.
With a line of coke on his plate, and his excuse was, when I get anxiety, I get stressed, and my dandruff, I rub my dandruff out of my hair, and I put it into lines as a stress management.
No.
Yeah,
He did not.
100, bro. Yeah, there was a politician. Literally, and when I landed in Scotland, I was like, "This is fucking insane."
Crazy.
That's fucking
Yeah.
so stupid.
That's so dumb.
Oh, classic.
So were you there for Fringe?
Yeah,
You did a full run?
Yeah, live with legacy. Live with
Oh,
Cole.
how'd you find it, bro?
So I just went to learn
Yeah.
last year. This year I'm bringing my show there. But it was really humbling.
So you're doing spots?
Yeah, just as many as I could, and it was humbling, bro. Yeah, I was like, my fucking my crusher here, my best joke here, gets applause breaks all through it. Mediocre. All right, mate. Fucking next. I'm like,
Next.
fuck.
And then they see all your punchlines coming, you're like, fuck.
And then have you met Ari, Estonian Ari?
Oh, yeah, I have.
Yeah, watching him, man.
Right, he crushes, yeah.
Second language is English, and he's 50 times better than you.
Yeah, but
It's
he's got a
like-
funny accent. Well, I guess we do over there too.
Yeah.
Damn it, okay.
Have you been? Have you done it?
Yeah, so I've done it 3 times back
Yeah.
in the day. Same exact experience as you. On my first tour live in Lanky, I come in hot from the internet, go around Australia.
Yeah.
I'm the fucking king.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I am the fucking
yeah,
king.
yeah.
Go to Edinburgh, just fucking, I don't say bomb, but it was
Humbling.
Yeah, it was the grenades. It was those mini
Yeah.
mini IEDs everywhere.
Yeah, just
Because
little-
is that like? Did you start with stand up,
Yeah,
or
I
were
was
you
gonna
doing like
ask, yeah.
skits and turned into it? Or was it
Well,
something you learned?
I started with stand up, but but I didn't ever went hard at it. Like I was doing all the competitions and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And I was living in Wollongong, so it's like 80 minutes drive up with my best mate, 5-minute spot,
Yeah.
80 minutes drive back. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't have the run of, I can do 3 in one night. You can't barely even
Can't
do
even
that
do that,
anyway.
Yeah.
So it was really hard to get stage time.
Yeah.
So I was doing enough that I knew the jokes had to be jokes instead of
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
oh, I'm just going to bring my videos in.
like a relief teacher.
Yeah.
So that's what I wanted to do, and then we did the videos as a way to get seen, and then they sort of took off. It's like, oh, sick. Well, as long as I keep grinding this, and that's why I'm glad I did Edinburgh, because I did my full show at Gilded.
Yep.
Because I got a good hook up there, but
Sick.
didn't make any fucking money because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
take all your cut.
Everything. Yeah.
And then
But
the
good
first,
experience.
Yeah, great experience, because the first year I bombed. Second year I brought back a much better show. And then I did a lot of work on it the week or two up to it to get
Yeah.
rid of all the Aussie references and just sharpen it. If I'm
Yeah,
doing
yeah.
an
Yeah.
hour 20 in Australia, get it to 55. And
Yeah.
get
That's the
tune
hard
it
part,
fly.
hey, is like even the language I was saying, like getting maggot, they have no idea what I was talking about. So, and then
What is it over there?
Even like
Fucking
even like
bunted?
private and public schools mean something slightly
Something
different over
different.
there. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah.
What is that? What is theirs?
Oh, I think public's like the rich one or something like that. I don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
It's
Yeah.
something like a bit
Just-
tweaked.
Not a lot sort of translates over. Instead of maggot, I just used drunk. So it was like, oh fuck, not
Getting
skunked.
mortal.
Yeah, mortal. Yeah.
Mortal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got to remember. I see that's what I got to train up on.
Yeah.
But then it really holds a mirror up, and you look at how much like local references you have in your own. You're like, fuck.
Yeah,
man.
you must be from Armandale. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that's fucking lazy.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
nah,
So-
100%. My very second show ever in Edinburgh, I was a bit green. I had it was very unlucky though. Straight into the frying pan. It was a stag do.
Yeah, right.
So Bucks night. It was only a 45 seat I'm doing. They took up, I'd say, 19 of them.
Yeah, right.
And so that's too much of a fucking big group of lads.
Yeah.
Dominating the crowd.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would have gone, but pretty much first joke in, so I said something about my dick. They're like, get it out. I'm like, I go, no, you get it out. I go, you get it out. And you tell a man on a Bucks night to get his dick out, he's coming on stage. He got out.
He's
and it was
literally
a
coming on
fucking
stage.
weapon.
Yeah, right.
It was a man who gets it out for a reason.
He's got the antlers.
Bro, it hit the floorboards, bro. And so that was kind of perfect because then I could just riff on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's like, it was kind of more about the Bucks and the
Yeah.
looseness, that show. But I was like, fuck, this is. I remember sitting there looking at his dick going, this is my second show in Scotland. And the dick like turned up and looked at me and go, what are you going to do now, big boy?
Put the mic stand off the
Mustache.
stage. That's sick.
Right.
I was going to ask, what were you trained in as a teacher?
PE.
Yeah, sick. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's how fucking dumb. What are you training, sorry?
So I was initially doing drama as my major, phys ed minor, but after my first prac, I was like, I'm not looking after kids running in out of the curtains, bro. So I flipped it because I knew phys ed off the back of my hand, like state footy, like everything was easy. Drama was more of a passion, but I didn't, because during high school to do drama, it was clashed with chemistry, and chemistry was a prerequisite to more shit.
Okay.
So I took chem instead because I didn't know what I wanted to do or be.
Drug dealer.
Breaking Bad, bro. Breaking Bad.
So yeah, I flipped it after my first prac to phys ed major, drama minor. Then I got permanency teaching science because the government's fucked. So, but science was dope.
Yeah, the government is fucked. Oh, you want something you've trained in? Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about year 11 physics?
Yeah.
God, what am I going to do there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I found in the phys ed, where did you go? So what, Sydney, Wollongong?
I was in Wollongong.
Yeah. Did you do like a lot of a unit on sports biomechanics where it was all physics, like
Yeah.
sine, cos, and tan,
Oh, maybe we
where
didn't
it's
do
like
that one.
angle of release and shit like that?
Yeah, I think maybe
Yeah.
we did something like that. We did a 4-year course, so that
Yeah.
probably was covered.
Yeah, because that held me in good stead for other shit because I was like, oh fuck, phys ed's going to be easy, but there was a bit of maths,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
why they're all maths teachers when they fucking graduate.
Right, yeah.
But was there any phys ed jobs when you were actually trying to
Well,
go?
this is the dumbest thing because I didn't really think about. All I knew is I wanted to go on a gap year. So
Yeah.
I fucking year
Yeah.
12, I was like, fuck, I'm keen for a fucking gap year. So I just enrolled in PE because I got the marks for it, and I liked sport.
Yeah.
I thought I can play sport with the kids. That'll be
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not how it works at all, bro. It's almost worse because once they get equipment and they get outside in the fields, they go fucking feral. Especially for a sub, bro. It's the worst thing to try and
for a
teach.
relief
As a
teacher
sub,
sport, yeah, it's the worst.
yeah, relief. I want to come in and do maths.
Yeah.
100%. Something
Yeah.
dry as shit.
Yeah.
But they get the lacrosse sticks. I had one lesson. It was lacrosse. As soon as I said, "Oh, you got to go in a," I didn't organize them well, but you got a partner, go fucking 10 meters apart and practice throwing and catching.
Yeah.
They ran across the field. There's two girls on the cricket nets.
What the fuck?
On the cricket nets,
Yeah.
just running around, dancing. I'm like, what are you doing up there? They're like, our ball went up there. I'm like, where is it? It's like, we got it off, obviously, idiot.
So
No,
annoying,
fucking
man.
did it.
I did relief for 3 years before I
Yeah,
went
yeah.
permanency because in my head I was like, sick, I'll just go in and then no responsibility.
Yeah, that's what you think. Tap in, tap off, bro.
But it is the one job where there is no accountability. You've
Mm.
got responsibility, and it made me a better teacher in the long run, learning how to actually control cunts that don't give a fuck or respect
Mm.
you. But the accountability of a relief teacher, I write like a lesson plan, and I get my notes back from the relief teacher. They didn't want to do it. Watch the movie. Or
Yeah.
they didn't want to do it. Play the game. I was like,
yeah.
fuck, man. What's the point?
What's the fucking point? And exactly, it's all about what other teacher is going to enforce it. If they got a ball buster and you'd be like, I'm going to tell Mrs. Trunchbull
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Or like, I'm going to tell Mr. Johnson when he's back. He won't give a fuck.
Fuck
So
yeah.
like,
I don't care.
what are
He
you gonna
doesn't do anything. We don't do anything anyway.
Yeah, can you fucking
But so what did it, like the kids and stuff, was that when you're doing your skits, did that help like a bit of popularity at
Well,
school,
one of
or
my
did they-
favourite one of yours is what you want to say to the kids. So from way back in the day,
How teachers
'Cause
want
you're
to
one of the
how
OG,
you want to
yeah.
respond.
because you're one of the OG, like, I guess, content creators, I guess.
Yeah, and that's funny because I thought I was late on it when I started doing YouTube videos. I'm like, oh, Alex is going, Superwog's going, Bono Hipster's already going. There's no market for me anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, looking back on it, I was early on it, which is
Yeah.
sick. But yeah, so I was teaching for a lot longer. I think I only had the videos. I probably did another year after the videos were coming out.
Yeah.
There was some lessons I would like, they put on a video, sir. And I was like, yo,
Let's watch me. I
if
do
you
that all the time.
subscribe, I'll put the window, I'll put the curtains down, I shut the doors. Like, I don't fucking care. Put them on.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah,
put on
yeah.
a few sometimes. Sometimes I have like little year 9 girls, you know, they're the worst.
Yeah.
You're not funny. So I'm like, oh, I think people would disagree.
So much.
People would disagree.
Even when I was full time, my kids like, how do people? How you're not even funny, sir. How do they fucking? Why do they come and watch you? You're not funny. I'm like, fuck.
You've never touched a vagina in your life, bro. Well, when virgin kids, like, okay, not like that, but like year 10 boys will be like, you're not cool, sir. It's like,
Yeah.
I've had sex, okay? I've had sex. You whack off the TikTok videos on mute so your mum doesn't hear them, okay? Do you know what I mean? Like, I know there's levels of coolness, but it's still above,
Yeah.
above
100%.
you guys.
But it's incredible the popularity it does create for you, because you have a few fucking dickheads saying that. But like at the end of the day, you're selling it helps you sell tickets. Kidgel came on.
Oh, you
last
mean in
year.
the crowd? Sorry.
Well, as in with those videos, they obviously hype you up and
Yes,
create
yes,
a bit of
sorry.
popularity.
even
So
having young kids like
yeah,
watch you as or know. Oh, Mr. French is on. Is that your actual last name?
Yeah,
Yeah.
French. So
French.
They'll be like,
friends
Mr.
call you
French is on
Frenchy, yeah.
YouTube.
It's funny, isn't it?
YouTube, and then like you might know 100 kids who will show 100 kids, and then when they become adults,
yes,
Yeah,
they're
100%.
now clients.
Well, that's what's cool about you doing your teaching stuff is
Yeah.
that everyone's been to school.
100, yeah.
It's relatable for everyone.
Yeah.
Sells
Even if you're not a
itself.
fucking teacher,
Yeah.
people are like, oh, is that how teachers feel? There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah.
Bro, if kids are, it's funny how naive kids are about teachers. Like, we didn't even know they drunk when we were in school. You'd see
100%.
them hammered one night at the pub, you're like,
What the fuck?
yeah,
And they probably were on a bit more than just
yeah,
alcohol.
100%, yeah, yeah.
I remember you never thought your teachers did fuck all.
Yeah,
But,
man.
yeah, it was. I actually
Well,
really
we thought
liked
one
it.
teacher did. did a bit.
yeah. Well, one teacher was. We've told it on the pod, haven't we?
Yeah. I've got a bit about it now. It's just a teacher that slept with kids at our school.
Oh, there's always one teacher. Naughty.
Naughty.
Male or female?
Female.
Oh, that's great. Yeah. So much more refreshing, isn't it?
And I've turned it into a bit. It's now my fucking. It's probably the
best
best
bits,
bit.
favourite
Yeah.
bits.
But it's because it's real. It's like
Yep.
people don't realise that fucking teachers are just normal people.
And it's a fun crime.
Yeah.
It's a fun crime.
Like I say in my
we
bit.
still don't condone it. We're still not.
yeah.
We don't want female teachers rooting.
banging everyone,
young-
yeah.
No.
No.
But.
Yeah, I quite enjoyed teaching, man. Like, I liked it. I had a lot
really?
of fun. Yeah, it was fucking wicked, man. Like I did it for
So
10
shocked.
years.
He's like,
yeah.
what?
I fucking hated it.
hated it?
But so you've
Yeah.
just put your teaching license on pause,
I've completely quit.
but you can get it back if you do an interview or something.
So I've deregistered myself off the other registry. No, I've
Yeah.
deregistered myself.
The teacher was you.
That's how I identify.
Yeah.
No, I deregistered. So to go back to teaching now, I would have to go get my registration again. So I've still got my degree and everything, but I think I have to go.
But
and
you're all in,
re-register.
man. You're all in now.
So I went all in.
Yeah, no, I
that-
like
well,
that.
you used to
I
say
respect that.
allegedly.
You gotta do that. Allegedly,
everything was allegedly.
This happened in the
Yeah.
classroom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
just anywhere.
Anywhere.
On the
Yeah.
weekend.
Well, there's it's the teaching stuff with the students is interesting. There's a few stories from Wollongong. There was a female head teacher.
Yeah.
I had a relationship with a male student, like maybe year 12 or year 11.
Yeah.
Used to go to the beach with him and the friends from the school. Everyone fucking knew about
Oh,
it.
wow.
Yeah.
She gets moved to a different department when it comes out. Broke up her marriage. She was married at the time.
Yeah, right.
Male teacher does it. He was younger.
Oh, gone.
Jail.
Oh yeah, he's getting done by the courts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this one we kept quiet, female. It was, and everyone knew in the drama class.
Not me.
Everyone in the drama class knew.
Of course, it's the drama teacher. They're the weirdest cunts in the fucking. No offense. But you walk in.
That's why I changed, bro.
Right, you walk into drama a little bit too early for class. They're barefooted, fucking biting their nails with their fucking teeth, or dancing around going, "I'm a swan today." Like, fuck, put some shoes on me.
It was so funny.
Your feet are stinking. Their underarm hair's popping out of you, going, "I'm a free spirit." But I love drama.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could see it like come. I just need to take. I won't say his name.
Yeah.
Jonathan, I'll say.
Yeah.
I need to take Jonathan out of class to work on some.
Work on some
Holy,
oral, some oral
during
technique.
class. During class.
During class.
Pretty gangster.
Oh,
And then I think it escalated to weekends, high hotels, stuff like that.
Oh,
But I didn't ask.
Obviously,
too many
she's
details.
paying because fuck, year 12
Yeah.
can't afford a hotel.
on
man.
that teacher
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on $15 an hour at Dome Cafe or Macca's.
Yeah,
That's like a week and a half's pay on like one night at a hotel.
Yeah, it's definitely
Imagine
her.
being out
Yeah.
with the boys. Well, I guess you're down at the
Well, that's
mall or
part of-
something. Hey, miss is going to come pick me up. Fuck.
That's part of my joke because they're all my best mates.
Oh, there you go.
I got fucking left out. So.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Well, she did a few.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What?
Yeah,
How
exactly.
many?
3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a
And
crowd.
a girl, I think, hey?
It's supposed to be a crowd.
I didn't. I sort
Yeah,
of.
we'll talk about
That's
that.
bullshit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll-
I see what you're saying.
I won't
here,
spread
bro.
misinformation, but yeah.
Well, I'll miss blank.
Oh, he fucking
Yeah,
nearly
yeah.
said it. Yeah, but no, that was an interesting time.
Yeah, but I mean, I liked it, man. Like, I got a lot of good stories and stand-up material from teaching, like from because I did
I
relief.
like it because I got good
Yeah, I got
material.
great stories. I ended up being like pretty doing CMS, which classroom management strategies, changed my whole life and how I felt about it. Like being taught properly how to manage made teaching so much better when you actually look at what you're doing wrong instead of going, they're fuckheads.
Yeah.
I was like, well, my lesson sucks. Like, I need to actually fix up a lesson and make it engaging, because if they're engaged, then they're not going to fuck around. But it helped with heaps of material. But I never thought that I would be doing what I'm doing now, which is like full-time comedy, full-time podcast. I love hosting quizzes. Like, I do quiz nights,
sick,
which is
sick,
sick fun
sick,
because it's
sick.
more material. And then I'm a marriage celebrant as well, but just fucking.
Really?
Yeah, it's sick.
You had some cooker weddings?
Yeah, man. Some fucking wicked ones, man. Because I'm different. Like,
Do you do freestyle rap for them?
Nah. At the if they want it at the reception.
Walking down the aisle.
With the freestyle. No, there's
He's been waiting for a while.
oh mate, he fell in love with her smile.
Oh,
I think
bars! And the best man just yells out bars every now and then.
What?
Yo, have you been? I'm sure you'd be all around the Snipes rap battle.
No, I haven't seen it.
No.
No, it's like a rap battle from 10 years ago. It's one of Australia's most infamous rap battles
Was
because
it
it's the
360
worst.
verse?
It's Snipes first. Touche.
Dude, I'm gonna have to look this.
Have
up.
you not seen it, bro?
haven't seen it.
Holy fuck. So it's making the rounds again on TikTok because the
Yes.
new gen's found it.
Okay,
It's an
love
OG YouTube video back in the day because it's just the most hilarious rap battle ever. We'll play it on the podcast. It's
putrid?
great audio. So Snipes is the goat, but the first guy is good to listen to get a feel for it. Not for a feel for the style of it. It's worth playing. Can you play through headphones?
Yeah.
Do it. Trust me.
Is it this one?
Yeah. Snipes versus Touche. Yeah. That'll be it.
Snipes, 9 minutes long.
Yeah, it'll start about maybe a minute in. They do the intros and stuff.
Okay.
See if we can get.
We're probably not.
See if you can
Is
connect
it like?
up.
I'll
Are
connect.
they horrendous?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it's like the most perfect. Like like The Room, the movie The Room.
Yes.
So bad it's good.
Yes.
It's like
like
that.
that,
It's
yeah.
you can't
Okay.
plan to be that bad and funny.
Yeah. You can't do it on purpose.
Nah. But because so yeah, he gives a little intro there in
I'll get to the
Sunshine
minute
in
you-
Melbourne. Do you know Sunshine?
Nah.
It's like Rockingham
Okay. Yeah.
or Armadale.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like
Touche won the coin toss. He's going to go first. Is that right?
Is this the one?
He's going to go first. 60 seconds on Touche.
60 seconds on Touche, cuz. Oh, he's
Alright,
horrific.
straight up. If my dog had a face like yours, I'd shave its fucking ass and teach it to walk backwards. Half the time I wonder why I rap for. Then I'll see these cats are all ripping badly. Seriously, they're missing originality. So don't you think it's time one else locked their back door? I mean, what are you gonna do, cunt? I bet you he'll say I'm on some gay shit. Yo, I'm so ill I grew up in a sick bay and I think fucktard here got it around the other way, because he's just basic.
Oh!
Yo, you know how whores go to St. Kilda, right? You love where the vinegarish clitoris is. But his hideous bitch's difference is she opens the door and stands out the front. I roll past, give it a shit like, fish tastes better with lemon, you slut! She flips out of her nut and chases me down. I'm like, there's no need to get sour, cunt. You think I'm gonna be polite? Nah. In all honesty, I couldn't say it any nicer. The best way to advise you is to stay where your lights are, then tape your eyes up so you'll have slight luck to survive like 5 months. If I decide to not slide a knife inside your guts, and even if you think you karma, you're still a bitch. I'm the fate decider. I'll run on empty, you fill your tank right up. It's my job to drain you in a cipher. You got a better chance of taming a tiger or raping a dyke starting to off a face inside a gay nightclub. Time cunt.
Don't even understand.
Pause it real quick. It's important to tell you now he's the better of the rappers. Wait for the goat Snipes. Okay, you're gonna fucking love this.
So this isn't even freestyle.
Nah,
this
it's
is
like a rap battle. What's it called?
A cypher.
Cypher, yeah.
Cypher battle.
I'm sorry, little kids, but I'm a killer clown today. I could say bullets are gonna spray. I'm from Brooklyn. That's all right. But let me just say, I like to get close and personal with a razor-sharp object. But
So sad already.
I'm not gonna stab you in the heart. What I'm gonna do is grab a pen, stab you in the neck, puncture your lungs, then slam a blunt object into your stomach. Blunt object into your stomach.
Oh my god.
Bleeding.
This makes you so
Now,
sick.
before you die, let me just say this. The reason I call myself Snipes is because I take my time to rhyme. I'm not complicated. But I'm like a sniper. I am straight for the heart or the head. I'm straight and direct. I might hide 2Ks that way. You'll know when I hit you as soon as you hit the ground.
Oh my god.
But
Has he forgot to rhyme?
this guy said some shit on Facebook. Here we go, joke of the Dark Knight shit. So don't let me go all James Holmes on you, Dark Knight shooter. Is that a little bit too soon?
Maybe.
And let me just say this as well.
Maybe.
If you want to be the Joker, why don't I give you a bottle of pills, a Chelsea smile, and instead of Heath Ledger dying, why don't you replace his death? About a guy who looks like a fucking meth head.
Oh my god. Time.
Oh, bro. Okay, that's enough. Okay. So the fact that he almost rhymes so much and then just misses the
every
obvious one.
single
So good, bro. He's like, I'm a sniper. I'm gonna shoot you in the head. You'll fall down. You'll be not alive. Right, and so the best part is, okay, so it goes on. He butchers his second attempt, and then the third one, I'm paraphrasing, but he's like, yo, so I'm going to be real. I did plan this, but I got blackout drunk last night, and I couldn't find what I had written down, and now I'm trying to remember what I had written down.
Just pure honesty.
Yeah, it's like a full plot twist. Like, oh, shit.
Oh, are you serious? You can't remember?
Right, so
whose Joker died?
Yeah, so
how about you replace his death?
Right, and so that's going viral again on TikTok.
That's
the
so
new
good.
gen Americas have found it again. They're like, look at Aussie rap. It's so funny.
The poor guy.
It gets better every time you listen to it. So if you listen to it first time, you're like, okay, and then you get to play it again. You just the rhythm of it kills me.
There's nothing.
I'm going to clip it up and we'll snowball off its success.
Have you done rap battles like that or nah?
Nah, so I actually freestyle. I do like
it's different.
Completely off
He
the
does
top.
his little raps.
Do a little rap.
Little
But
raps.
the freestyles will be
Like Harry Mack?
yeah.
Right, is he the GOAT or you reckon you got him?
His flow is fucking incredible, man.
Yeah.
His flow, and he switches up his style, and the amount of his vocabulary is fucking awesome.
He's pretty. Delby's pretty good at it.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm like punchline. I'm more of a punchline rapper.
Do you freestyle on the pod?
Oh, we've done it. I'm
it
not
does- it
good.
does it, yeah, it does it.
I'm like you'd expect. A 36-year-old white man would
Oh,
be.
yeah.
We can do one at the end and wrap up.
Fuck yeah.
Literally wrap up the pod.
I'll be so keen.
Imagine, I'm going to be like Snipes now. I might deliberately, I'll deliberately do a shit one. But it's.
I find that the Aussie rap scene very interesting. Well, especially growing up, everyone loved that fucking Curse of 60 battle.
Yeah.
It's so fucking
But,
good.
Yeah.
People will like, and we speak about this sometimes with you, like they'll fucking rag on Delby doing that for stand up because they'll be like, it's cheap, you know?
Rag
like,
on what?
Like the fact that he does it, he'll do rap or like the same with a musician
It's so
comedy.
fucking dumb.
100%. I think, especially that's your point of difference. That's your fucking thing
Exactly. That's your skill that no other people in the comedy scene can fucking do. They're just jealous.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. They're fucking jealous.
It's like, it's a hack. No, it's like a cheap. It's a hack. Like playing a guitar. It's like, no, I can fucking play guitar. Why would I not?
Yeah.
Make it a comedy.
Why would you want to be like every other fucking 35-year-old straight
I'm already a
white male,
36 straight white male, man.
right.
And it's the same with
Yeah,
like
right.
Wolfie. People will tell Wolfie, calm down a little bit. You know, do you know Wolfie? Andrew Wolf?
No, I've heard of him. He's a killer on the scene.
Killer,
Unbelievable,
yeah.
So
But it's
good.
because he's so crazy and fast paced. People like slow down, make it. Yeah, there you go. There's Wolfie. The people, but like, no, that's his point of difference. He's fucking.
Yeah.
He's a tornado, man.
yeah,
like,
exactly.
Leaves you exhausted, but
Yeah.
that's part of the fun
The
of
whole
it.
thing, yeah.
No, exactly. And there's an addition of doing stand up, also like a skill where people are like, yo, I'm laughing, but I'm also impressed right now. It's like really cool.
Yeah.
Well, I was speaking to, because I did Perth Comedy Fest for the first time. I got on the gala, so I was like sick.
Yeah.
But my point of difference was, I was like, do I do a 5-minute spot or do I do like a freestyle? And I turn it into like a freestyle love song to a guy because it's way funnier.
Sick.
And then,
Do you get topics or do you just go in and go,
all based off what they tell me.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
everyone knows it's made up on the
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
You should do a love song to Frenchy.
Frenchy?
Today.
Yeah,
We'll
could
do
do a
that
love
to
song to
end the
Frenchy, bro.
episode.
Fuck
That's
me
good.
up. Let's go.
Yeah, boy.
But then when I was saying to Dave Thornton that, like, you know, people think this about me because he was like, man, that was awesome. I go, yeah, but when I was coming up, everyone's like, oh, it's fucking like hack and shit. And he goes, why, man? He's like, it's the same as doing crowd work.
Yeah.
You're just doing
It's just crowd
improv
work.
with
Yeah.
crowd work
With
and
rhythm.
music.
Yeah,
And I
does
was like,
anyone
I
give
never
legacy
thought of
shit?
it.
No.
Yeah, I would
Well,
give
we
him
all
shit
do.
all the time. It's fucking trash. He's the worst crowd work in the game. Tell him I said that. The crowd work fucking bitch. Tell him that.
The crowd work done.
Right.
I'm clipping that.
No, but 100. Well, I like every now and then, if I get like a musician in the front row or singer, I had one legitimately last night at Bunbury.
sick.
She's like, I'm a singer. I'm like, oh, you want to come up and do an improv song together? Like, I don't do it regularly, but I could do enough.
Yeah.
That I, like, she goes, yeah, I'd love to do that. Knowing full well she can't do improv singing. She told me afterwards, I tried to learn, I can't do it. I'm like, why did you think you'd pick it up on stage?
In front of...
So I can sing.
So I did. Oh fuck! I'll get the topics up. For you. So I was like, you know what? Do we have some topics we can put in our improv song? And then a genre, and someone said country music, and I was like, okay, we need 4 topics. Wait for this. We did working for the government because a guy was working for the government. Just someone in the show. Someone said Macca's, and I was like, that's not good enough. We did Ronald McDonald's PP. Interest rates, and then the last suggestion was genocide.
Oh my God.
Wow.
That's what I said. I go, I don't know if we can do that. And the crowd goes, yeah, you can. I'm like, okay, I guess we can.
Yeah.
So,
oh, fuck.
So we start. I go, Alex, play some fucking country chords, whatever. We'll get a feel for it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I go, you go first. What was her name? It was like Amanda or something. She goes, okay. She's like, you can tell she's a good singer. He starts playing. She's there going,
Oh,
you know Eminem 8 Mile? Eminem 8 Mile, fully like. She's trying to plan out a whole verse like before she starts, which is, as you know, not what you do.
Yeah.
You just start.
See where it goes.
You just start, see where it goes.
Yeah.
If it rhymes, that's awesome. If it doesn't, just fucking
call yourself Snipes.
Yeah, be confident with what you deliver. So she choked for a bit, then I had to come in and do some sort of random trash, and then eventually she got, I genocide.
She got excited over it.
The genocide song ended up, I turned it into a kid's song. I was like, give me a G. It was such a harsh topic. I'm like, if I do it as a fun kid's song, it'll be funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we did a bit. It was kind of funny. It was kind of good. She ends up doing a verse. She goes, oh, this song's kind of weird for me because I'm Jewish.
Oh, amazing.
Bro.
Too close to home.
Usually I can stay in and be like, okay, here's some riffs on this, and then I went back to the wall and I sort of like watched the situation from above. I'm like, this is fucked.
That's why she couldn't talk. She's having flashbacks.
Bro, I looked at the cameraman. I was like, man, we don't. Nah, I'm like, well, I was actually after him. I'm like, I can't wait to cut this up. To be honest.
Yeah. You would film every show, hey?
Sorry,
you'd film every show.
Every show now. I never used to, but yeah, I only every now and then I'll do an improv type song, and it's like the coolest shit ever. I wish I could do it every fucking time, bro. And rapping is so fast.
Yeah,
it's so cool. I always got to do a slower one.
I like to slow
just
rap.
4 chords, like over and over. So
100%.
I like the slower rap just because the audience can understand you as well.
Yeah.
So I do a show called Who's Rhyme with Max Shane, and he's like fucking next level. He can double time.
Yep.
But like,
it's
super impressive, but if you can't hear or make out the words, then it's like, fuck. So you got to slow it down a little bit. So
it's even just like having a clever joke. If they don't get it, it doesn't matter. So some of on the clever jokes or bars, you really have to like pause and look at them and go, did you not fucking get that? Oh, yo, that's good.
Every time, man.
Every
time, man. That's the most frustrating shit. Like you do a dope punchline and you're like, fuck yeah, I just riffed that. And I don't get it. And I will explain in the song.
Yo, that's
reference.
sick. That's sick.
You know, I'll be like, that was a Fight Club reference. And they're like, oh. So, but I was going to ask, you go first.
So, I was remember like a bit that'll usually take people a while to get. I was talking about like trying to get laid in the bedroom, how I'd like say whatever. I'd say I'm like a snitch on a witness stand. Yeah. I'll say anything I need to get off.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. And then like 20% of the crowd's like, it's funny. And then 80%. Double. I'm like, that's the only bar I got on the show. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sometimes with those ones, I enjoy the people that get it, and then when you spell it out and you get that second laugh, I don't mind that sometimes.
I like it, yeah.
Because you get 2 for the price of 1.
Yeah. Oh, Jimmy's
Smart
caught
people.
up. Yeah.
And then the smart people laugh at the dumb people that don't get it. So I'm like, it's good.
That's sharp.
Like, it can be frustrating.
Yeah, 100%. But yeah, Frenchy, I do film every show now. I always used to have this crazy shit happening. I just never filmed it. Like the Duke and his dick out in Edinburgh.
Yeah,
I'm probably seen 4 dicks on stage.
Yeah,
and I don't think I filmed any of them. I filmed one.
Yeah,
fuck, I was in I was in Scarborough. It was a Scarborough show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
what
a real little dick too. Real little dick.
Little dick.
Maybe 3-4 years ago now. Yeah.
Well, yeah. Where was that in Scarborough?
Scarborough Sportsman's Club or something?
No, not that one. Maybe it was Fremantle. It would have been Freo. Sorry, Freo. Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, Freo.
But like, obviously, because you film and thing, you're constantly trying to put out content. So you would have lessened the amount of skits that you do and more just putting out stand up.
what's that?
Yeah. Well, that was a half an intentional choice, but also I moved out of that. I was living in this share house with like 5 lads who were all filming.
Oh, perfect.
And then half of them moved out, and then the new lads weren't filming. Then I moved out the missus, and so it's just a lot harder to get a crew together to film skits now.
Yeah.
And also, if I kind of want to focus on stand up a little bit more anyway, because I've pitched for funding for TV shows. I'm like, look at all the views my skits get. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to get one of them, but I can still tour and grow my stand up sort of career
100%.
easier. So I'm just focusing on that a little bit more.
It's obviously important to have like a social media presence, and like, but if you can go and do a fucking set working on your stand up. Filming that, and that becomes your content. Well, fuck, it's best of both worlds.
Exactly, and that's why we released the crowd work, not the stand up, because you don't want to burn it. That's what I started doing that. I was one of the first, I want to say, in the world, but me and Schultz. You can look back at when my first YouTube videos dropped, filming the crowd work. Yeah, it was me and him were the first two. No one else was doing it back then.
Yeah, right.
It makes the most sense because if you're filming your best bit, people come and see your show. They're like, oh, we saw this online.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I think what it was is that people were like, because crowd work can be quite generic. It's like, I don't want to show them all my tricks. I know what I'm going to say for this job. I know what I'm going to say for this job.
Yeah.
So you just got to be a bit more creative, saying, I'm not going to release, you're a teacher, here's whatever this joke I do for that. I find a unique story they end up telling me, or something unique that happens that you can't sort of
And your shows are sick because people fucking just offer up the craziest shit.
Exactly.
So good.
Right. As much as like people, they watch it like, I don't want to be the idiot getting made fun of. They have a few Jim Beans.
Yeah. If you get the right heckle. If you get
I got fucked by 3 guys at once.
If you get the right heckle.
Half a bag and half a box, and they're ready to fucking go.
Yeah, because if you get the right heckle, it must be fucking gold for you.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a gold mine. Like, I didn't take advantage of it last night, but I started saying a joke about my wife leaving me. And someone giggled in the audibly, everyone heard it. So I doubled down on it a little bit, but like given those opportunities like that, and it makes everyone fucking buy in, and they like it. But
laughing at your pain.
But that's the thing. So like I'm doing Funniest 5 tomorrow night. But they film it and they put out the content.
Yeah, you've only got 5.
I've got 5 minutes. So
burning your whole
now
set.
I have to just. I want to get better at things like crowd work and shit, because I do want to start to do more. And I have been doing more stand up, but I want to get better at crowd work.
Yeah. That's what's interesting about stand up. It's kind of like teaching. It's a natural progression of that. You gain the skills as you grow, because you only need 4 or 5 minutes initially. Yeah, and you're not ready for crowd work initially. You got to be present, but you stress. And the thing people stress about crowd work is kind of like with freestyle rapping. Probably is that. They're worried about how it's going to end and being funny. Yeah. Because that's not what you need to worry about. You're just having a conversation with a person. If it becomes funny, it becomes funny. Yeah. If not, you go into a bit. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Whereas Tom, even my openers, sometimes stress with crowd work. He's like, what do you do? He's like, my fireman. He's like, and he's immediately trying to get a joke. He's like, you don't need a joke right now. You need to ask a question that can make it interesting or get a fun. Get something response from it.
Which, as a podcast guest host, I should be able to do.
Yeah. What's the craziest thing that happened this week?
Yeah, exactly.
Because they're going to have something that no one else has ever heard.
Yeah, exactly. Or you bring it back in later without even realizing you've got this joke coming up. You're like, oh, fuck it, I can just do a fireman tag on the end of it. You'd like that, wouldn't you, you pyro? You know when you need it. That's why.
Yeah.
Do you drink before you guys gig? Me neither.
Is that like a sarcastic me
No,
neither?
I swear. Well, I'll start drinking either like half an hour before it or on stage, because if I had a few sometimes I'd have a few before the show, but then they're yelling at me to do shoeys. And if I scull 2 or 3 in the first fucking 5 minutes,
gone.
Yeah, and I get sloppy.
Well,
I'm not a sharp drunk.
That's why I shit it a bit last night. When we got this beautiful new sponsor behind you there.
Shout out All
Trades Cover.
Alltrades.com.au. You fucking legends. Do you want trades covered? Go to All Trades Covered.
Insurance.
Pick a trade. Name any trade.
Fireman.
Covered. Pick a trade.
Sheet metal.
Covered.
Fucking bang.
All of them. It's in the name.
That's right.
Mischievous teacher.
Covered.
So was a student. Fucking.
But yeah.
Disclaimer: not all trades are actually covered.
Okay, we can use that.
There we go. But we went and had a few beers across the road after for a bit of a celebration, and I'd had 2 pints, and I'm pretty fresh in it. 2 years in, so I can't I can't be drunk, and I'm a lightweight anyway. So 2 pints in, I was like, nah, I'm off.
Yeah.
Drank water there. I can't do it.
You know who the greatest drunk comic of this generation is?
Who?
Rory Lowe.
Yeah. Goes good.
Bro,
Yeah.
holy shit. The crushes I've seen him do after drinking all day.
It's surprising, eh?
It's insanity.
He was pretty cooked. The charity fundraiser for the fires that we did at the start. Yeah, he was cooked.
That's what you need a fireman, right?
Yeah, and he fucking
And he gets it
dominated.
done. It's kind of, I think it's also great for his style because he's like this Geordie, I'm a fucking loose English man.
Yeah.
But so he's very good at drinking and performing.
Yeah. Even when he's stoned as well.
Oh, mate.
Both.
Yeah.
So,
I can't.
man of all trades.
It's like a sweet spot.
Stoned, I'd be no good.
good?
I couldn't
Yeah.
put a fucking
My
sentence
first
together.
few sets
And I
back
like-
in the day used to need to have a bevy before I got up. But then over time, even doing comedians versus rappers, I found that if I'd been drinking, then I couldn't remember or be as sharp with like callbacks and punchlines. I'd just forget.
Exactly.
So I just stopped.
No, exactly.
yeah.
The most important thing for me that night is doing the best show I can and not drinking before it. I can drink after.
Yeah.
I can drink during.
Yeah.
It's like not a big deal. And I also grew up not drink because I'd have to drive up to Sydney. I'd drive my mate up. He would sink him all through my set. I'd drive him home.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So all my early gigs are not drinking. So I'm like, I can do it straight.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if I'd started off drinking when I was cutting my teeth, maybe I'd always want to have a couple.
Yeah.
And
three,
also,
four,
like,
five,
fuck, for
6.
your health, man. Like,
Well, that's what happened.
yeah.
if you're gigging all the time, especially you, like,
Well, I'm doing a couple shoes a night.
Yeah.
I'm always fucking sick anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, I've started doubling down with my sets or spots, and I think I did like 10 in the last 20 days. For me, that's a lot, and that's fucking
heaps, bro.
I was doing like one a month.
No, that's
if I was
heaps.
lucky. So, and then I started. I'd like to have a beer before and then a beer during, and but I was having 2 beers every fucking second night, and I don't drink during the week, and then I'd eat like shit. I'd go through Macca's on the way home.
Eden, bro, catches up to you.
And fuck, man. And I like to be healthy. I like to feel clear.
someone needs to invent a 24-hour healthy drive-through.
Fucking oath,
The
man.
amount of times I'm like, I want
That's
something after
kind
a gig.
of a good idea.
Yeah.
So,
Because I
healthy Frenchy
Yeah,
fries.
bro. Well, what do you have from Macca's? That's healthy nuggets,
Fuck
I
all,
guess.
man.
Yeah,
Not even
nuggets. Yeah, they're not.
Maybe
even,
like the
but-
grilled
They
wrap, and you
peel,
got to
you
take
peel
thing.
the skin.
You end up with whatever the fuck's.
Yeah, there's nothing
Our,
really.
Yeah.
our cameraman had a Macca's addiction.
Yeah, right.
Addiction.
Yeah, so
Crackers.
he was obsessed with it. Like he'd always have like he'll just duck in and get like 2 double cheeseburgers or whatever, and then he'd get 2 fillet of fish and 2 of these, and he's like a thin dude, but like so on tour we're not allowed to go to Macca's.
Crack Donald's.
We go every now and then,
Yeah.
but he's like, don't let me look at it.
Dude, I have it when Monopoly comes out.
Oh yes,
I'm like, I don't want Macca's, but I want some Monopoly stickers, man. So I'm like, fuck. Do I want to? I'll just have a small. Then
Just
I'm
get a
like,
coffee,
you
man.
get 4 Monopoly things for a large. I'm like, give me a large, add a large fries, and fuck it, have a McFlurry as well.
Because
I'm
if
like,
you get a coffee or like a breakfast meal, don't you get a couple?
yeah,
Man.
see, I used to get a coffee, then I would upgrade to a large and get a hash brown just because I got extra stickers. I would give the hash brown to the kids.
Did you
when I
win
got to
anything
work.
ever?
Nah, man, just like just a free small fries and a free coffee.
And a fucking belly to go with it. Yeah,
Right.
perfect.
But I wanted to ask you as well, because you've got a more successful but similar trajectory to what I've done. When you gave up teaching, what was the point that you knew that you had to pack it in? And was it a risk? Did you like fully jump, or had you seen that? Oh man, I've got X amount.
I think it was a conscious decision when the Department of Education said your teaching license is suspended. That's when I was like, you know what? It might not be for me.
Did you get suspended?
Yeah, my teaching
Really?
license
Holy
is suspended.
What for? What was it? What was the official challenge?
The joke video, the joke stand up I used to do about it was like, it's bullshit. I'm training to teach PE and health, and then I do one video about going down on girls on their period. And it tasting like rusty coins or whatever. Kids should not do that. I'm teaching them not to do it. Whatever. That's not actually why I got suspended. Why I got suspended was because I was trying to get in Trop Fest randomly.
Yeah.
So I wrote a short film, and it was kind of like what we've talked about, how teachers actually are.
Yeah.
It was kind of a cool film. If I redid it better, I think I didn't film it that well.
Yeah.
It starts with this crazy house party about this loose lad. He calls himself Jamal. He's like, and then everyone's like, Jamal's out tonight, and it's me. And we threw a house party at my share house, and it was fucking bowling balls going everywhere. It was nuts.
Yeah.
And then he wakes up. He's like, by the alarm. He's like got dicks painted on him and all this sort of stuff. He's fucking, and then he's like, oh fuck, I got work, and he starts walking. And as he's walking, he rubs the dicks off himself, pulls a shirt from his backpack, does a tie up, pops his shoes on.
Yeah.
Enters the classroom.
Perfect.
Attention, students, listen up.
Yeah.
And then this kids start asking him about his weekend. How's your weekend, sir? Was it good? He's like, oh yeah, it was quite. It was a bit of a quiet one. It cuts back to the party and just like fucking grinding on something or like pounding a beer bong or whatever.
Yeah.
And then the kid's like, you're so lame, so you probably never had a drink. And then it flashes back. So it was really cool.
That's so relatable.
Really cool thing. But I'm filming at this selective school called Smiths Hill and Wollongong. And I take the script into the headmaster, mistress. I'm like, hey, I kind of want to film with some student actors. It's kind of a PG script because I didn't make it that loose and do like coke or nothing in it.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any students who, if you guys do that, filming, aiming again Trot Fest, or go on YouTube if it doesn't. Like any drama kids might be keen. There's a script. We'll get the parents to sign off on it, whatever.
Yeah.
If it's not cool, it's fine. She reads the script, or she didn't, I don't know. She goes, you know what, that's fine as long as all the parents sign permission notes.
Yeah.
Sick. I got the permission notes, got a cameraman in, he signed into the office. It was all legit.
Yeah.
He says that with a smile on his face.
I go to shoot. I film it. The kids are fine. It's a very clean scene, especially the classroom one. It's very clean. I edit up. Doesn't get in Trot Fest. I put it on YouTube. A few parents see it going, I don't know why you're in this, Jonathan.
Oh my
A
God.
few kids forged the old permission slips.
Man.
So they ring up the principal going, what the fuck's going on here? I did not want him to be in this rude video.
Wow.
Principal's like, I had no knowledge this was happening.
Oh,
fucking lying bitch. Complete lie. And I'm like, and so they rang me up. They're like, yo, we've heard you film this thing.
Yeah.
We're going to have to suspend your license pending an investigation. You got to come sit in another interview. I'm like, I want to get out of the game anyway, to be honest. I don't really care. I didn't even like bother telling them. I was like, yeah, fine.
Like, did you? And you didn't even go for the interview?
Nah, I don't care. I was already like had the foot in the
I bet you
YouTube water
the head
anyway.
principal was fucking just absolutely
Stressing.
stoked that you just
I
bailed it.
didn't care.
That's why you got to have everything in writing.
And that's what you're saying. It's good to have the net cut away. I can't go back to teaching. I have to make this successful. Or at least all my energy's going there.
Yeah.
I'm often, that's what I think. Like, if you've got that parachute, you got that safety net, it's going to pull you back. You're going to be like, I can always, like with me, I've got my trade. I can always go back to sheet metal. Or my worst case now is always like, I can go back to filming weddings or whatever it ends up being. But if I just fucking lean into this, which I'm trying to do, or lean into comedy and stuff like that, I know it'll replace it. You can put all that energy. But if you've got that parachute there, which I had with West Perth Footy Club, and I got rid of it. Fuck, man, like it just makes you work harder at what you want.
Well, the crazy thing is, like, since I couldn't fathom, I'm like, man, like I've got that decent coin, but leaving that has allowed me to make even more money doing comedy.
Yeah, you don't think you can replace it.
With things I wouldn't have been able to do. Like, we're going to Sydney for Up and Joke. September 9th.
Yeah, I was talking to Whitey about that today. We had him on our podcast. We might come through, I think.
Sick, yeah.
Because I'm living in Sydney now, so it's just fucking up the road. DY, isn't it?
Yeah.
DY.
Have you sure?
Yeah, bro, I performed in DY a couple of weeks ago. It's sick.
Is it good?
Sick venue.
Yeah, cool.
It's like its own little fucking casino, man. It's like huge. They got like special staff to take care of you. It's really cool.
Sick. Oh,
Yes.
cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, even like little things like that, or like I flew to Karratha and it paid like a month's wages of teaching. And it was like a Friday to Sunday, and I wouldn't have been able to do that without getting permission or like
100%,
you
bro.
know, going to Edinburgh.
But it's hard because you don't have a set. Oh, every week I'm getting $1,000. It's going to come in spurts. You're going to have dry spells, but it might even out. You might get. But the big one for me was like the saying it's better to be at the bottom of a ladder you want to climb as opposed to halfway up one you don't.
Yeah.
I was teaching. I was a PE teacher. I was almost full time.
Yeah.
I didn't even want to be the fucking top. What's the top of that ladder? I don't fucking care. I don't want to be halfway up that ladder.
Yeah.
But I'd rather, and that's why I actually went back to film school. I was studying film production. I was like, I would just like to be a runner on the set. I find these so interesting the way they make them. To be a part of a team, to make something epic, hanging out with actors, not even hanging out with the grips, hanging out with the fucking lighting guys.
Fuck, nice.
I'd rather just do that than sort of go teach every day.
100%.
It just wasn't what I was passionate about.
How long were you teaching for? How many years?
4 years. I did a couple of years, but I did a couple of years and I knew I was saving to go overseas again, so I didn't really think about it. Then I got back from overseas again. I'm like, this is my life. I'm waking up teaching, and I don't care about the kids. I'm a piece. I'm a piece of shit. I'm too selfless. I'm too selfish to be a teacher, bro. Like to be a good teacher, you got to be selfless. I'm sure you are. I'm not. I'm not, bro.
I cared about them, but once I left work at work. Like that was it.
But I also think because I was doing substitute short term, it's hard to get attachment. And I really care how you go on this test. No, I don't.
Yeah, because that filmmaking stuff that's what I wanted to lean into and still do. But comedy as well. I kept on using that as my excuse why I wasn't leaning into comedy. It's like, no, I want to be a filmmaker. I'd tell Delby, I'd even say it on the pod, no, I'm not leaning into it. It's because I was fucking shitting myself because it's hard to do comedy and you got to work hard. But now I'm starting to get that. What you just said, sitting there hanging with the fucking like the runners and the people doing the audio and shit like that. But it's the same with like in a green room.
Yeah,
the thing
it's
I'm
fun,
loving
bro.
now, like at the start, I hated it because I'm sitting there shitting myself. I'm about to go on stage. I'm trying to think of and people are trying to talk to me and I hate it. Yep. And then now I like going there just for the hang because I know what I'm going to say when I go up. I'm all ready. And then it's just a cool vibe, and that's what I like probably the most out of it. It's just hanging.
Exactly. It's a good camaraderie. When there's a good lineup on, I mean good lineup in terms of people I want to hang out with. I don't care if they're good on stage. Fuck, I'm not going to watch them anyway.
It's so funny.
I'll come out when Carl's doing something stupid. Other than that, I'm like, let's go.
100%, man. It makes the biggest difference. One person can kill a fucking green room, man.
Yeah,
one fucking dropkick
exactly. If you got enough time in Sydney, you should do a few of the rooms. You should go in early and do some rooms. You know Neil? Neil Kalaka, he's running a real cool room at the moment. I always go down and hang there, and Skinner's got a lot of good ones too.
How early are we going to go in?
I get there on the Friday.
Oh, yeah, on the Friday.
I get back
Skinner's got some good shows on the Friday.
Sick. All right. Well,
that's good work, eh?
Rory would be the easy person to speak to.
Yeah, Rory knows all the rooms, bro. He's a good networker.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah. 10 shots of vodka will do that.
That's going to be an epic weekend, man. It's going to be like the UFC's the next day as well.
Yeah, are you getting any fighters on the thing or anything?
Potentially
you getting some guests at D-Way? I'm not sure yet.
It will be, Buddha's pretty sure that Volk would be keen as long as there's no fights.
Well, the thing with Volk, though, is... Did he tell you about the bub?
Yeah.
Yeah, due like
he's
close.
got the baby due around the same time, but if he can make it, he reckons Volk. And I think Della...
No, I think Della will be fighting,
Be fighting.
Probably. Will he fight? No, he's fighting tomorrow. This week.
This week, yeah. So it depends.
Wait,
they were super keen.
Is the fight in Sydney?
Yeah.
The UFC fights are in Sydney.
Oh, which venue?
Sunday. Don't know.
Fuck knows, actually.
Not sure. But it's on the Sunday morning.
Who's headlining it?
I'd say Adesanya and Duplessis.
And that's why they wanted Old Mate to win through
Whitaker.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay, go.
It'd be Duplessis. And he fucking looked pretty angry, man. It was...
he was
not.
That was some interesting trash talk he was doing.
Yeah. Probably because South Africans are notoriously racist.
Yeah.
But you drop that many N-bombs in a fucking minute. It's pretty...
have you heard Jim Jeffries' joke about the South African accent?
Oh, no.
He's like, I'm going to do the South African accent. I'm not very good at it. If you have never heard the South African accent, picture my accent, but I'm punching a black guy.
Shut your mouth when you talk to me, eh?
It's quite odd.
Kudos Bank Arena?
Oh, yeah.
So
is
that where it is?
Yeah, that's going to be epic.
Big?
So I don't know. Kai Kara France is going to face Manuel Cape. Carlos Ulberg, Zhong Dong. Sound like I'm speaking fucking Chinese.
I don't know what language that is.
I just leave it to Whitey when it comes to UFC and Buddha. I'm Adesanya. McGregor. I know, like 4 or 5. I'm getting more into it. I'm getting more into it, but it's just another thing I have to learn about. I'm with you.
Culturally, I like to watch it and get around the fights, but I only enjoy it when I've got someone who fights next to me and they explain why that position's so good. They're like, he's got the dominant arm lock thing, and he explained. I had one.
So he's not pegging you.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah. I'm like, give him this reverse spoon or whatever they're doing.
Yeah,
it's like, no, bro. And then I was trolling him, and eventually he started doing a few of the locks on me. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
It reminds me when I was little. Like my mates thought WWF was real. And I'm like, it's fake, you know. They're like, it's real. And then they put me in a heel like, is this fake? Is this fake?
Yeah,
I'm like, bro.
you were so mean to me, bro.
But was one of the people you live with Shooter?
No, I never lived with him. I stayed with him for a couple of weeks in Edinburgh.
Yeah, right.
But I never lived with him. We just sort of had the same manager for a while, so we'd link up at shows and stuff.
So do you have management now for when you tour?
Oh, I got a sort of a brand manager, and I got a booking agent.
Right, because that's what I was going to ask you before we finish up. Was like initially it would have just been you hustling your own shit, and did it get to a point where, or were you already at the point where you had somebody?
When the videos broke out, there was a manager who hit me up.
Yeah.
Who was obviously, he was touring a few of the internet people, and he knew they could sell tickets. I hit up all the like traditional type managements, and no one wanted to borrow me. And this guy's like, I've already booked you 8 shows. I'm like, you don't even know if I'm good at stand up. He goes, I know you'll sell them.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that's kind of dodgy. I'd rather get a manager who's, and that kind of was.
Was he dodgy?
Yeah, I made a lot more money after I left him.
Yeah, that's what I was
a
going to
lot
say.
more. The first contract is not good. You gotta anyone getting into the game, be careful of your first manager and your first contract because they know you don't know what you're supposed to be getting.
Yeah,
because I was going to ask you as well with that because you guys pod. You guys sponsored or got like a contract with like Spotify or anything like that?
Nah, Spotify didn't want a bar of us, so we got
white guys, man.
Right, for real.
Yeah.
But we got MIK Studios. We record there, so we got a little thing set up with them. They're cool. Awesome.
Yeah,
it's a good studio spot. But we did a Spotify interview, and as soon as we did the Zoom, I knew they weren't going to have a bar of us.
Yeah, we had our Zoom with us, and they sort of half wanted a bar of us, but it was
they didn't.
Nah, they did not.
Bro,
straight white males fucking talking about their dicks and shit.
West Farm. Bro, my fiance, works for
Spotify.
Works for fucking Spotify. And she goes, trust me, you'll never get your podcast on there.
Yeah.
Well, if you need a celebrant, I know a good one, man.
Oh, yeah? I need a rap and celebrant. You know, I need to do that.
Yeah.
So if you want to listen to this podcast, fuck Spotify, go to iTunes. No. Actually, we
still want to get on the Spotify.
Yeah,
and put us in the fucking charts, Spotify. I know you control them, you dogs.
Yeah.
I know you control them. It's not all views. I know you fucking control them.
Oh, they 100% do. Because
put us in the fucking charts, you dogs.
So
I might as well start spreading rumors about you.
So we're generally in
Spotify,
the iTunes charts, quite fucking all over the world, which is kind of cool. But then Spotify, we're just like nothing.
Right, but then, 100%.
But then they'll push one episode. They'll like, oh yeah, we like that episode. We're going to promote it and put it on the For You page and shit.
Well, ask them to promote this one so it promotes yours.
Yeah, get us your dogs. You don't want to know the sort of fucking havoc we will cause. I got nothing to lose. My license is gone. Your license is gone.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck, Spotify. Run at us.
Yeah, sick.
All right,
I'm conscious of your time.
Song for Frenchy?
Yeah. Do you want me to?
Yes, show me this love song.
Hopefully it goes well. Otherwise,
what song do you want me to download?
I'll just send it.
Non-copyright beat.
Okay.
Is that what you're getting up?
Accept.
Yeah,
bro. We always
How
get
do I
done with
accept
them.
it? What do I want to accept it in?
This beat's cool.
Files? Fuck knows where.
Fuck, I love this studio, guys. It's so cool.
Oh, thanks, bro.
Yeah, we've just
It's
got
really good.
Dropbox? And then I can just play it.
Adians.
So while we're getting that, I'll just get some info. So I'll do it like I do it on the stage. So I know, you know.
Yeah, bro. Show me how the magic's made.
Okay. Well, I'm like, I ask if it's creepy or romantic first. So
good idea.
If I was to send you flowers, would you agree it's pretty romantic?
Definitely not.
Yeah. Oh, no? Well, yeah, usually they're like, yeah.
No.
And I'm like, but if you haven't sent me your address.
Oh,
it's
yeah, go.
Okay, what's your name? And so
Frenchy.
And then what's your first name?
Frenchy.
Isn't it funny? French last name, Frenchy.
Yeah.
Branch
Frenchy.
last name, Branchy.
There you go. Branchy branch, bro. Branchy branch.
Then I'll go, what area are you from? And I'm like, they tell me, and I'm like, what's your exact address? So
good,
where did you grow up? So
you ready?
Wollongong?
Yes, sir.
Wollongong. Then I usually ask what you do for work, so you can make something up if you want.
Semi-professional Quidditch player.
That's so good.
Quidditch player.
Yep.
Quidditch. Cool. And then who's your celebrity crush
Oh.
you could have for a night?
Oh, fuck.
You
Good
go,
question.
Mm.
I think Miss is incredible, I guess.
Mrs. Incredible.
Thick, bro.
What was her secret
She
talent?
Dumb thick.
she
shaking that ass, I'm pretty sure, bro.
Shaking the ass.
Clapping them cheeks. Was she the stretchy one?
She's stretchy, eh? Yeah, she's stretchy. It's stretchy.
All right. And then last bit is what's your favourite movie that she's not in?
That she's not in.
Yeah.
Oh, any Adam Sandler movie. Realistically, any Adam Sandler movie. If you want a joke movie, you can do.
Yeah.
Cool. So Frenchy, Wollongong, semi-professional Quidditch. Mrs. Incredible for shaking that ass.
All right.
And any Happy Gilmore or Adam Sandler.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I'll be
Yes, sir.
I'll go R&B. Yeah, boy. Frenchy French. Mr. French. And I give him the look.
Don't give me that look, please don't. Please don't.
Yeah,
better applaud you.
Mr. French. So I got this dude and he's across the bench. I'm like, what's your first name? He's called me Mr. French. I said, yeah, man, you look so long. I want to be inside your fucking woolen schlong. So yeah, all right, you do this to me. Wollongong graduated university, but on YouTube for the kids to see. Fuck that mistress, fuck that bitch from Mr. D. So yeah, I tell you, so I'm so legit. I learned that Frenchy was a semi-professional Quidditch, but yeah, there's the man and there ain't no other like the Quidditch player, brother. We are both bludgers, but yeah, man, I came to win. Fuck, with Frenchy, I'd like to slither in. So if you got all the green stuff, pass it over. We can have a little Hufflepuff. But, yeah, that's my thought. Shout out from the Hogwarts. So yeah, we just doing greens. We might be eating edibles. I'll stretch out your pussy hole like Mrs. Incredible. Yeah, man, we came to rap like Miss Incredible. Turn it from the back and make it clap. Yeah, man, you want some more? My dick's too good for your home like Happy Gilmore. Yeah, boy.
That was fucking sick. Let's go.
So,
bro.
So good.
if you want to get married,
I
can do that walking down the aisle.
Beautiful. Oh, man.
That's a good way to finish it. We should do that more often, Del.
I'll just sing a love
Yeah,
song to the
bro.
guests.
Love some to the
It's
guests,
always
bro.
a little bit disjointed as well.
Yeah, but it's good, man.
Cool.
It's good.
So that's called
What do you mean
That's cool.
disjointed?
with the beat and the flow.
Oh, it doesn't sync up.
Not for me when I'm doing it. Like it sounds a bit off.
But
sounded
that's
good
his,
for me.
that's his ADD.
It sounded
and
good for me.
everything.
Oh, but I don't have
Was
much.
it as good for you as it
I
was for
don't
me?
have much rhythm. Yeah, it was. You got me there. You got me there.
What do you want to plug, ma'am?
Yeah, anything to
Except
plug?
for Mrs. Incredible's cheeks.
Oh, when's this coming out?
Potentially Monday, because we had Jarks on yesterday. But
Where are your listeners based? And I'll decide what to plug.
Sydney and Perth and
Melbourne.
Fuck yeah! Well, I got a couple shows coming up.
Yeah.
I'm coming back to Perth. Astor sold out tonight. Sorry guys, I'm coming back to do Freo and maybe one of those two Bustleton up the coast.
Yep.
Oh, hello.
That was our sponsor.
Yeah, I've got a
Elliott.
few tours anywhere around Australia. Still got a couple shows coming through that I'm doing UK and New Zealand.
When are you going to UK? During Fringe or?
Nah, I'm going October.
Sick.
Doing fucking some really cool places. Then I'm also doing Hull.
Yeah, cool.
Hull?
Yes.
That's where.
Which I hit my book. I was like, why are we doing Hull? He's like, I don't know. There's a comedy room there.
Check it out.
The promoter says you'll sell them, and then 2 weeks in, we've sold 2 tickets. Fucking Hull. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to come see a live show, or we got a podcast too. We'll have to get you guys on it one day when you're in
Sick.
Sydney, maybe.
Sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, or just I'm on the socials if you want some more Frenchy.
Which is at Frenchy.
Yeah, just type in Frenchy, I'll come up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sick.
Cool.
Delby, you got anything to plug?
No, I'm off to Italy and Edinburgh. So if you know anyone over in Edinburgh, 33 years single, check it out. And The Confessional. Send them that way.
So we can't do the rap because you'll be gone and I'll have
Yeah. Well,
I
I'm
don't know.
emceeing at the lounge all weekend as well. So if you're around, swing through.
Yeah. So
Sweet,
me and
sweet.
Delby are both at Lounge on Saturday at 5. Then you're carrying on for thing. But I think I don't know if we'll put it out till Monday. We'll see what happens. But
We'll see what happens.
and I'll be hosting Delby's quiz while he's in Edinburgh.
Yep. Don't sound so excited. like Snipes. I'll be hosting that
Right.
quiz. This is what I'm giving you. Learning all the answers.
What's the capital
Trivia.
of Hungary?
Yeah. Oh, dear.
My dick.
Sorry.
Yeah, sick. Awesome.
Budapest.
Cool. Thanks for your time.